Hello, everyone. I don't know if anyone will be coming to the chat. I know I'm supposed to be joined by a couple of people. I'm sure they'll be here when they can be. So, still waiting on a few people. Anyways, this is going to be a live commentary of the very underrated folk classic. It came out in 1995, The Legend of Billie, starring Helen Slater. Look up the aliens. What's that actor's name? Keith Gordon. Okay, Keith Gordon. Of course, Kristen Slater, no relation to Helen Slater. Uh, Peter Coyote. Peter Coyote is in the movie. So before then, he had done E.T. and stuff like that. And as for Helen Slater, before she did Supergirl, Keith Gordon, he appeared in a few films. I know he was in the second Jaws movie. He was in Christine, that came out a few years earlier. So, alrighty. Just waiting on Wildman and Tritchy. We'll see if any others are going to be joining. So, we're going to find out. Not to mention, I think this was actually filmed in Corpus. And I should know, I live in Texas. I mean, there were certain locations that they did film in, like they filmed in the Sunrise Mall, which sadly isn't there anymore, and on South Padre Island Drive, so they filmed it around those locations. So, still waiting. Just there. Freshman. It's not going to the situation is. Suppose they have one person watching, so I don't know what's going on with that. So. Ready. Check the clock. So maybe he's on his way. Let's see. Just find it out. No worries. It's all good. Waiting on Wild Man. So, see if any others join. I think it just might be you and I guess when Wild Man gets here. Excuse me. Ooh. That's what happens when you're ingesting some Doritos. Spicy nacho. Hey man, what's going on, Wild Man?
Greetings, salutations. How are you? Good evening.
I'm just glad it's Saturday and just snacking on some Doritos. You know, I don't know if you like Doritos and stuff like that.
I love Doritos. Absolutely.
They're spicy nacho.
I love that.
Okay. The Trinchy's having tech issues, but I'm sure he'll get that resolved.
I'm sorry, who?
Trinchy, or Bradley's his name.
He's joining this. He's joining us tonight. Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Yeah, he definitely enjoys this movie for sure.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in a while. I remember the first thing that introduced me to this movie was the song by Pat Benatar, "Invincible." Every time I hear that song, it goes back to this. It's seen as the theme song.
Oh yes, definitely for sure. However, sadly, from what I've heard, she does not like the film for whatever reason.
Yeah, well, it does.
Well, as the dude would say, yeah, that's like your opinion.
Yeah, it's your opinion. I guess she didn't like the movie anyway. I guess she did it because of the song.
Probably because it garnered her some really good attention and album sales. That's probably why.
That was like her. I think that was like her biggest hit out of all the ones she done. Wasn't that her last big hit?
I don't really follow the artist, so it could be.
Yeah, but it's definitely my favorite song. It has a very powerful, epic feel to it for sure. Very, very, very badass song.
Oh yeah, for sure. Damn, I mean, he cannot afford to be innocent. He will be invincible. So where are you watching? Are you watching on YouTube? Because there's two ways you can watch it. You can actually watch it officially on YouTube for free, or there's someone that was like a uploader that that uploaded it. Or are you watching on TV?
Well, there is this website called Internet Archives where you can watch it.
Internet Archives. Okay.
Yeah, that's where you can watch. That's how I watched Remo Williams. It's there. It's cool because there is no ads.
Oh wow! Damn. So Internet Archive, huh?
Yes, I am. Yeah, Internet Archive. It's like wherever you need to find. It's on. It's like that deals with videos, text, or web, or anything, any history. It's on there.
Feeling that. I think they have. I think if I've been there, I think I've seen. What's that? Body Parts was on there at one point. Well, it's still there.
Body Parts was on Internet Archive?
It was on something. So, and it was actually an HD copy of it too.
Well, that's good. Like I
Yeah.
said, I speaking of 80s, I went I went to go see Tron Arius yesterday.
Yeah, you said you didn't mind it, right?
Yeah, I don't I'm gonna be honest, I don't get the fucking hate. I don't get it. Yeah, call me crazy, but I don't get it. I mean, I before I went to go see it, I heard before I heard the reviews before going in. They said it was boring. They said there was no story, and then I went in. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Mm.
Because I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's what I've heard. A lot of people don't think that. Uh, I don't remember the actress, the one that's in charge of Incom. A lot of people said she was not very good as an actress and everything.
She was fine to me. That's just my opinion. I don't. And yeah, I understand. I understand. Of course, I'm sure the main reason why people didn't like was because of Jared Leto. I can understand that, but I liked his character. His character areas. He was very. He was a cool character, and he was badass too.
Yeah.
But
How
yeah,
was
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
how was Evan Peter? How was Evan Peters as the villain?
Oh, he was good. He reminded me of his. I liked his energy. It reminded me almost like I forgot his name. The guy who played Lex Luthor in the new Superman. That's what he reminded me of.
Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult. That's who he reminded me of because he was so full of energy.
Right. So
It was good. It was good to see. I'm sorry.
you go ahead.
It was cool to see Gillian Anderson since the X-Files. It was good to see her. She plays the mother of the care of his care. What was the guy's name from the first movie?
Well, he's not exactly from the. He's like the grandson of Dillinger. That's who he is.
Yes, Dillinger. Yeah, yeah, and it was cool to see Jeff Bridges. Yeah, I just don't get it. It's like because that movie, this third movie gave us it gave us what we expected since the first, even the second movie. After even they brought this because it showed how the real world and the grid collided, and it did a good job. It was what we were waiting for. What else did you guys want? I don't get it. I didn't have a problem with it. It was straightforward. It wasn't pretentious. Some people say it was woke. I didn't see no wokeness at all because Jared Leto's character, he's like the first guy. He's the first guy in the movie we're introduced to. It wasn't the woman. I didn't see anything woke with the woman either. She was just a character who was there.
Right. A lot of people didn't like how they handled Sam or something like that, or like I don't know.
Yeah, they should have put him in there. Yeah. I get, but they wanted, but I think they were trying to make like a spin-off move to introduce this new character before they bring him back in another sequel. I think they were setting this up to introduce this new character so they can bring him back. Because there are references to him and Olivia Wilde's character in the movie.
Right. And I did check. I mean, it is number one, but it only pulled in, I think, 14 million on Friday. So I don't know how well it's going to do.
Yeah, I see a lot of people on YouTube. A lot of people are hating it, and I always notice one person on YouTube who said that he didn't mind it, and I was like, wow, I'm not the only one. But still, I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate for this movie. I don't.
Yeah, someone even was saying that, hey, this was even someone's. I don't know if it was just the thumbnail. I don't know if they meant anything by it, but they said, is this even worse than Snow White?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I know
this kicks the shit out of Snow White.
I'm sure it does, no doubt.
Absolutely. And they did a good job with the nostalgia. There's this one cool scene. Speaking of Jeff Bridges, how they gave a tribute to the nostalgia of the first film, which I loved, and I really enjoyed it. I thought they definitely Cobra Kai the shit out of Tron with this movie. I think they did a good job doing that.
Right. But I hear he's not in there for long. It's like maybe 5 minutes at most if we're lucky.
Yeah, but when he's there, it's worth it. And I know people were complaining, oh, but Tron is not in it. The character that Bruce Brodsky played. Yeah, but think about it. The subtitle is called Arius. The reason why it's called Tron is because it's in the universe of Tron, and the subtitle represents we're introducing a different character in that world. It's called Tron Arius for a reason. His name is the subtitle. This is his movie. It's like a spinoff, introducing a new character. That's basically what it is. It's like a spinoff sequel because you're introducing a new character and it's focused on him, and he's in the main. And he's the main, and he's in the and he's in the subtitles. He's a subtitle subtitle character. And he does a good job. He was badass. I love the character. Yeah, Jared Leto. Fuck him as an actor, but the character he played, I liked him. He was badass.
Yep.
And the special effects, they still hold. It still hold up after the last two movies. They really did. They really amped it up really well.
A lot of people said the grid effects weren't that great or something.
Yeah, whatever. It's like people don't know what they want anymore. They keep going left and right. It's like I said, this is crap with politics. They keep complaining. We don't want this wokeness in politics in our movie. We want entertainment, and you get the entertainment. It's there in this movie, and you're still bitching about it. I mean, what the fuck do you want?
Right on.
Exactly.
You definitely should do a little. You should do a little venting, I'd say, or let people just do a little deal so you give Tron Ares a chance. It's not that bad. It's not that.
Yes. I should because it's like people are so clueless today. They don't know what they want. They think they want everything to be so fucking perfect or a fucking masterpiece. They've been doing acting like this since the fucking Dark Knight. It's like ever since the Dark Knight, it's like every blockbuster movie has to be a masterpiece and all that. The 2010s are over. It's the 2020s, and there are some people who think the Dark Knight is overrated. Knock it off. Get with the sign of the times, please.
I guess you know what they say: take the tampons out, right?
Exactly. I don't care. I enjoyed the movie. Call me crazy. I don't give a shit. I enjoyed it because I thought they did a good job with this third movie because it gave us what we expected it after the first two because it's set in the real world and how the grid and the real world collides, and they did an excellent job doing it. I don't get it.
You mind taking over for a little bit? I'm going to brush my teeth.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Get this shit. Tron's a classic.
Another film. So him, I'm watching the movie and I'm like, God damn it, he looks familiar. What do I know him from? And it wasn't until after I looked him up when the movie was over when I realized it's Christine. He's one of the lead characters in Christine. Have you ever seen that? I have the killer car. No. It's like the car is like possessed by this evil force that like Keith Gordon plays this character who's like a nerd, but he nice guy, and he gets this car, and then it like kind of turns him evil, and he turns into like a real asshole. But he's awesome in that movie. And this whole movie, tell me if I'm nuts, but I was like, he could play, like, back then, he could have played, like, young Balky in, like, a Perfect Strangers, like, prequel series. Like, the whole movie, just, like, his hairstyle and, like, his kind of face shape and his kind of big nose, I was like, he reminds me of Bronson Pinchot. That's hilarious. I didn't see anything until you mentioned it now. Totally. Yeah. I just loved him in the movie.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
So what was that I heard? You're hearing some kind of interview about something?
Oh no, I was looking at they were talking about the history of the movie on this podcast on YouTube.
What movie were you talking about?
Alleged Billie Jean. There were it was a podcast on the movie on YouTube.
I just sent Turnch an email to see if he fixed his tech issues. So
Did you check yet?
that's why I emailed him to see what's going on.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen on that. So I guess I'll wait a few minutes and see what happens. If not, I guess maybe we'll go ahead and start. I guess his tech issues are giving him more problems than he thought it would. So. But yeah, it's been a good old interesting weekend. I mean, nothing special, just working and all that good stuff. How about you? How's your weekend? How's your week been?
Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm kicking back as always.
Right? Still growing some potatoes on Mars?
Yes, I am. They're still good, especially with the ketchup.
Ketchup. Do you air fry them, or you just fry them up? Or
I air fried them. Yes, I do.
Yes. No oil required.
Yes, indeed.
Does that include some sweet potato flavor, or just good old fashioned red potato?
Old fashioned red potatoes.
Yep. There's a reason why I've always kind of liked red skin potatoes.
For sure.
Alright, it's getting close. I have it paused at 1 second. I assume you have it paused at
Yes,
0,
I do.
or is it at 1? Okay. Alright. We'll give it 14 more seconds and see what happens. See, someone tries to come in here and there, but I don't know if it's Frenchy or not, but we'll see. Alright. Alright, disappeared, so. Okay, come on, Frenchy. Give me a response. Give me something. Give me something. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and start. I haven't seen anything yet, so. Do you want to do the countdown, or do you want me to do it?
Well, let's see. Okay. I think I'll let you do it.
Okay, I'll definitely do it. Alrighty, so we're gonna start off on the countdown, starting from 5. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Resting play. good old TriStar logo. The horse.
Yep.
For whatever reason, back in the kid, that logo kind of scared me. I don't know why. I don't know, but as I've grown older, it doesn't scare me as much.
I was always blown away by it. I love the font. I love the font series because it's very 80s. Totally represents the mood of the movie. The letter fonts right here. I really like that.
Right.
Directed by Matthew Robbins, who did Batteries Not Included.
Yeah, that was probably a lot more successful compared to this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Trinchy has arrived.
Oh,
I'll pause
Trinchy. You got to pause it?
Hey, my bad about that.
Okay. I hope. Well, I assume everything's good on your end, right?
Yeah, I got it now. I might drop there in the stream, but I'll probably be in and out. Yeah. But I made it in. Sorry it took so long. It was complicated.
It's okay. It's all good.
You want me to start? You want me to start over, or which? Since he's here, you want to start over?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No worries. Did you want to start? Do you want us to start over, Trinchy, or you want to skip to where we're
whatever is more convenient for you guys. How far are you in?
Like 55 seconds.
We're at the open credits where they're riding the scooter.
Oh, like you said, 5 seconds?
Yeah.
I'm at 55 seconds. Were you still playing it, Wildman?
55 seconds? I can get there. That's not even... Don't even worry about starting over. I can... That's like nothing. Just, let me get there real quick.
So, Wildman, are you still playing it, or you have it paused?
I'm at the beginning of the open credit here.
Alright, I'm getting at the 55 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, wait, did you guys start over, or?
No, I didn't start over.
We started over. We're at where he's about to go on the bike. They're showing the actors' names. He's about... This is a good shot.
I got him where he's pulling out the red bike. Do you want to just start here?
Yeah.
What up, John?
So whenever you guys are ready.
Of Billie Jean.
Oh, we're playing? Oops. Okay, I'll just go.
It's okay.
There's a young Helen Slater right after Supergirl.
Yep.
Thank you for inviting me. I love this movie.
Which is strange because Supergirl was supposed to be her big break, but the movie didn't do well, and so this was a good follow up after that. So, but this movie didn't do well either. So it was kind of like she had two cult classic movies named after popular names. Supergirl and Billie Jean. Of course, Billie Jean was a known name for a while thanks to Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And the other song, something called Billie, so some song with Billie Jean, something falling off the bridge or something like that. I remember that song. Those two songs are about Billie Jean.
Hey, Don.
Dean Stockwell, Al from Quantum Leap, he's in this.
Oh yeah, you have a pretty solid cast in there. Sure.
Yep.
You also have Peter Coyote as well too. So.
Peter Coyote, very great actor. I love him. From Southern Comfort to Outrageous Fortune. Yeah, his name has just popped up. Peter Coyote as Lieutenant Ringwald. What, he's the Ray Tomorrow Ringwald?
Pretty much got it. I wonder when they were on that bike. I wonder if they were on Baytown or something. That's what that location looked like. I know, like I said, some of his parts were filmed in Corpus. Not everything, though. So.
Yeah, I do think this movie is highly overrated. Or underrated, I meant, not overrated.
I'm noticing a lot of people are discovering it, especially on social media, because of the whole thing about the feminists, the rebellion feminists about the Oh my God, the music by Craig, the guy who did Remo Williams. Oh my God, he did the music for this?
Yes. You didn't know that?
No. Oh my God, Craig Seffin. Oh, very underrated composer from Remo Williams to Billie Jean. Oh my God,
And I
came
see
out.
Jeffrey L. Kimball. He would go on to cinematography. He was the director of cinematography for Top Gun.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I noticed that, and yeah, he did. He also did the cinematography for Wild Things, True Romance. I think Beverly Hills Cop 2, and
Mm-hmm.
he was believe it or not, he was the cinematographer for The Expendables. Believe it or not,
The first
directed
one,
by
I
Rob
think, right?
directed by Rob Cohen. No,
Produced by
never
Rob
mind.
Cohen.
It was what?
Rob Cohen produced it, of course, yes. But
Oh yeah, of course.
on
I think
the go ahead, sorry.
I thought he did The Running Man. No, that was the other guy, Glazer.
Yeah.
Now, this is, believe it or not, this is Christian Slater's first movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found that out. Yeah, I because I know there's a lot of 80s teen movies that get recognition, get like all these praise, and some of them deserve it. Some of them I think I'm like, this movie should be like should get more praise than some other movies in my opinion, because I think this is really good.
Well, like I said, people are slowly starting to discover it now on social media. A lot, of course, I know it's seen as a feminist movie because a lot it because it's very iconic for because she cuts her hair very because you see a lot of feminist girls or lesbian girls cutting their hair. They even recreate the classics line "Fair is fair," you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what's
Yeah,
John,
interesting?
but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
John said Gleaming the Cube is great with Christian Slater.
I gotta
Yeah,
see that one.
yeah. The thing about Christian Slater and Helen Slater, their relationship, that Christian really had a crush on her while they were filming, and of course, and their last names was Slater, so he was like, if we ever got married, we would have the same names. He would, which is strange because they're playing brother and sister. It looks like they're making out. It's just kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like their real life feelings for each other was kind of messing up the scene. Now, of course, we got the asshole bullies about to steal the scooter.
Mm-hmm. I do like how this movie's like fun, but it also has a lot to say. But it is like a really fun movie. It has its dark parts, but I think it works overall.
Yeah, it does. It's very 80s. You can't make a movie like this today.
No, you can't. There's too many elements. The tones they mix in this movie and somehow make it work. I think that was just an 80s thing. Like you could still kind of do it, but not like this.
Absolutely. What these guys are such assholes, man.
Yeah. I swear. Yeah.
And you really feel bad for Christian's character. His name is Binks, which is strange because when you think of Binks, you think of the cat from Hocus Pocus. Speaking of, since it's Halloween, you know, Binks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you really feel bad for him, and this is not bad to feel bad for him because this is his first movie. Because Christian Slater, he does look like a very sensitive kid, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how this movie just starts as two kids who are bullied who are trying to get their bike back, and then they accidentally set off a revolution.
Yeah,
Essentially.
this revolution rebellion, which was interesting, especially in the 80s. Now the teen rebellion, because you had a lot of teen movies that dealt with rebellion against the authority, especially their parents. You know, like The Breakfast Club and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice that it's slowly getting some recognition because of that years later.
Yeah, I found it through my mom. And I love this movie. And another one, Over the Edge. That's a great one too.
Oh yeah. Matt Damon. I think that was his first movie.
Yeah.
Helen Slater does a very good job as the big sister, especially the accent, the southern, the blue collar, trailer
Southern
park.
accent,
Yeah, because
Texas accent in a way too.
yeah, and because and again, this is her first movie after Supergirl. Supergirl was her first movie, and that was supposed to be a big hit for her because the Superman franchise was huge, and that flopped. So I thought this was very impressive, her doing something like this afterwards, especially to show her more acting range.
Yeah, doing a little more kind of grounded drama, in comparison to the fantasy film that she first did.
Yeah, I would have assumed this was before Supergirl. That's crazy that this is after.
Yeah, Supergirl was 1984. This was 1985, and I recognize both actresses. I know one of them, the older one of the two. I forget what her name. She was in FX. She was in the first one, and then you have Yardley Smith.
I love that movie. Very underrated movie.
And then of course Yardley Smith would go on to voice. I believe was it Lisa Simpson?
Lisa Simpson, yes, you can tell by the voice. Definitely tell, how far she's come. Of course, she did a movie a year after this, which was of course Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
Yes, she did, and it is amazing. It is beautiful. And she also did a movie with Triple H called The Chaperone.
Really? Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and she was on a TV series called Herman's Head.
Oh.
Yeah, Supergirl didn't make much. I think it made maybe 13, 14 million or something like that. Plus, it was cut down too. That was another problem too.
I gotta rewatch it. I remember liking it enough. Was it great? No, but it's fine.
I watched it. It was definitely one of those movies of my youth. I watched it all the time. I was one of those movies I normally rented it at the video store all the time.
It's, if I remember, it's better than Elektra.
Oh yeah, 10 times better than these other superhero movies out today.
Yeah.
I
know this is going to be unexpected. I probably would still see this over Wonder Woman. I know people love Wonder Woman, but
Supergirl kicks the shit out of Wonder Woman. And I thought it was cool that Helen Slater she kind of came back to the franchise in different characters. In Smallville she played Superman Kal-El's Kryptonian mother. She played the adopted daughter of Supergirl on the Supergirl series with Melissa Benoist. And of course, she did that AI cameo of Supergirl with Christopher Reeve Superman in The Flash.
Oh God!
I haven't even seen it. So.
Now, we forgot to mention we were introduced by Peter Coyote, who plays the cop who's just like let it go, we'll handle it. Just like the lazy ass detective.
Yeah, the one that's not exactly taking it seriously, pretty much. So yeah.
Yeah, he's a good actor, man. Of course, I know him from Outrageous Fortune, Southern Comfort, a lot of good movies. Of course, E.T. played the scientist. Yeah, great actor, and he's good in this.
I believe another film. He was in another film that came out that same year in '85, Jagged Edge. So.
Yes, very good movie. Love that. It had a very good twist. You didn't see it coming. Very good movie. Very, very good courtroom drama too.
So where are you at right now, Wyman? I'm just curious. Are you at the scooter?
I'm at the part where he just got beat up. He's in the bed. He just got beat up.
Yeah, he's all bloodied up. So yeah, that's kind of another dark thing. He gets it back, but unfortunately, he had to fight. He had to fight to get it. So yeah.
You really feel bad for him. Not bad for Christian Slater for his first movie. You really feel bad for him.
No, I think all the characters are great in this. I even like the detective that hunts them later, and how he's kind of like sympathetic,
Mhm.
like that guy too.
Yeah, he later becomes a bit empathetic, especially he doesn't like how Mr. Pye, tries to do things his way, and that pisses him off because they were gonna turn themselves in. He screwed that up. So.
I like that this really drives Billie Jean's character. It really shows what a strong female young girl she is, which leads to where she's about to go. Oh,
Mhm.
Right in the balls. Take that.
yeah, yeah. She's showing her defiance right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting enough, with Hughley, I believe that's the actor's name, he would be in Top Gun as well too, since he had two people, the cinematographer and the actor who played with, being with Hughley.
Yep. And of course, we have the asshole store runner.
and
Yeah,
rapist.
He's a good actor. Of course, the first movie I remember him in is The Untouchables. He played the Irish cop Sean Connery beat up for information. You can see what you can tell what a slime that he's a slime ball. Him and his son are
yeah.
both slime balls.
He
Yeah, at
protects
first you
them. That's
think,
why his son's so bold, is he protects his actions.
so sorry, I was wrong on the actor. It's Barry Tubb is his name. I don't know why
Yes,
it's
yes,
saying it.
very tough.
Barry Tubb, yeah. Barry Tubb was in Top Gun. So, gotta correct myself.
What the fuck?
I'll pause it. Go ahead and pause yours, while man. I assume you're on the ad trim sheet.
Oh, I got off. I'm good. Just
Okay,
keep going.
all right.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting there to be an ad, but it just, I don't know. That was weird.
It's over now. It's over.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's over.
I'm at the part where she's asking the owner to help her get the scooter back, and he's being an asshole about it.
Well, at first he was.
Yeah.
He was.
I'm there too.
Are they about to go up the stairs?
Yeah, about to go up the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, they're about to, yeah. Yeah, we're all at the same point.
I think the actual story exists, but the part where they're going up the stairs and everything, I think that was done somewhere else. That's what I would later learn.
So it was in a different location.
Yeah, different location when they're upstairs and going up the stairs.
This is a very well shot scene. The way how it's very dark, it really shows the crazy stuff that's going to happen. So it's
Yeah, she's
very
in the
dark.
light, and Mr. Pite's in the kind of in the shadow.
Yeah, she's the light, and he's the darkness. Yeah, she's like she's about to lead everyone into the light later on. And of course, which is interesting. I say that because this is based on the story of Joan of Arc, because Joan of Arc was this feminist hero with the short hair, so that kind of represents she's going to be the savior, the light. So it's like God is shining on her to be the chosen one to say to become a symbol of rebellion and revolution.
And of course, he decides to be a dick and just give her $50. Yeah, he had a big wad of money in his hand. And he decides he wants to get physical.
There he goes. There he goes. But she ain't having it. She ain't having it.
Yeah.
He is so disgusting. He does a good job in this right here.
Yeah.
Real. Yeah,
She's a fighter, man. Billie Jean, she's a fighter, man.
Yep.
Oh, he's taking the money. He's got a gun.
Being
She
shot
got
a
a
gun. Yep, she fights back. Unfortunately. Then, of course, he wants to pull another act and pretend like. Yeah, he wants to pretend like he's like, oh, they're the bad guys. When in, he's covering up for his sexual deviancy and slimeballness and everything. So yeah.
Yep.
Now he's trying to order QB to call the police, but Binks has the gun pointed at him.
Yeah, I like it. I just like how this kind of just spirals out of control.
Yep.
Yeah, it really leads. It really leads to a huge misunderstanding here.
Yep.
Oh! Here we go.
Boom.
But they could have just easily made him like shoot him in self-defense, but I love how it's an accident. Like he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate accident. Oh damn, I got an ad, but that's okay. I'm gonna skip it.
You want me to pause?
Nah, I'm back on it, so it's all good. It's not like the Tubi ads, that's for damn sure. And Julie Jeans is feeling very just shocked and upset that it just came down to this. She was just expecting just a payment for the scooter, not to almost be raped and then her attack and then her rapist, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Pike, get shot at. So yeah.
It kind of has almost the same element of Thelma and Louise, because it was also a movie about female empowerment. They go on the run after some wacko tries to rape them, but instead of he gets shot, but in that movie he actually gets killed.
Yep.
Yeah. That one, that's like a Bonnie and Clyde movie, but like with two girls. I really like that one.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's definitely one of those classic female empowerment movies, and this was way before it.
And like the friendship and that and stuff. Another good one, well, I consider it one, is people might consider it a chick flick, but it's got some bite to it, and I like some chick flicks, but Fried Green Tomatoes.
That's a good movie.
Yes.
I like that.
Don't worry, Trenchy. I remember watching this. We watched it all at my grandma's, like back in right after it came out. I think when we rented it, and I actually got the Blu-ray. So
that movie's pretty wicked, dude. Like that movie is like.
Kathy Bates steals the show in that movie, especially the scene in the parking lot where she gets back at the bitchy young girls.
Yeah, the parking spot. He's like, Twanda.
It would have been just a good, like, friendship kind of chick flick type movie. Like, it still would have been good as that, but I love how it's like, we're going to throw some cannibalism in here.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Okay, yeah, they're going on the run.
Yep, they're just grabbing what they can. I like how Putter is like putting everything. She put her marbles in the freaking bag and everything. But the driver, what's her face? What is there? Ophelia. She didn't pack anything, but she decided to say she'll drive them. So.
And there, good old Lisa Simpson's coming along.
Yep. She's coming along
She definitely has a kind of an arc through this. I'm not going to say what it is. We'll wait till the moment happens. You don't know what I'm talking about, but we're going to wait till it happens.
Yeah.
And we see Peter Coyote's character into the scene.
Now we got Peter Coyote. He's investigating.
Yeah, the detective.
Speaking of Thelma Louise, he's kind of like Harvey Keitel's character. He's going after him, but he's more sympathetic.
Yeah.
Because
He
at
gets more
first he's just trying to catch them, but as the movie goes on, he realizes there's a bigger story.
Exactly. Yeah, just like Harvey
Bigger thing
Keitel
going
and
on in the story. So yeah.
yeah, just like Harvey Keitel and Thelma Louise.
He's now talking to Hubie, giving him, trying to get some information out of him. So. Yeah, Putter's really begging to stay. But Billie Jean, even though she's young, she's trying to. She feels like she's the adult in the situation. She doesn't want to really drag anyone else.
Yeah, she's more the mature young one of the group, which I like. That's another reason why why you like her character, and why you like the way how she the legend she continues becoming.
If you don't drop me off, I'm gonna throw up over the seat. Anything I can do to. Billie Jean's just like, whatever. It's this Candy Shack. I don't know. I don't know if they were in corporate. I think they were long gone by then. So yeah, the places where they're trying to sleep and hide in. So yeah.
Yeah, I do like how this movie it takes you to a few different places. It becomes like this movie should not work on paper, but it just does. It balances all these things and does all these different things, and it does it so well. And I'm like, man, why isn't this acknowledged? Like,
I love this shot with the sun, the orange, like Tony Scott.
Oh yeah, that's the Bridge Harbor. What's it called? I think that bridge is still there. So yeah, I like how we
see the cinematography that Matthew Robbins did, which leads to Tony Scott, because Tony Scott doing Top Gun. He was one of the cinematographers of Top Gun, so you see that Top Gun influence with that shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now the media is talking shit about them. That's another thing about this movie. The media manipulation, which of course what we're going through right now.
And then I love the whole thing with the scummy store owner, the bad guy, because they could have just made him like, a simple he did this thing and maybe he's out to get her. No, what he does is pretty smart and is a tactic a lot of bad people use today. And it's like actually brings up a lot of questions and stuff.
Yeah, because he feels like they're not, no one's going to believe them because they're young, and of course she's a girl and all that. That leads to another theme of the movie, because they're dealing with the whole teen rebellion. Like, just because you're young, you're not. They don't think you're not. It's like, you're not good. You're not good enough. They don't believe you, that you're not mature enough, and it has that good message about youth and going against adults who think just because you're young, you're not smart, you're not mature enough.
Yeah.
Then they come across a couple kids, probably a few years younger than they are.
Yeah, she's starting to become a legend. She's starting to become an outlaw hero right now. This is the seed to it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I like how Putter's trying to sneak the food. And then eventually she does get all the gold because the kids were kind enough to put on their dad's tab. So yeah.
Right.
Shitload of candy, that's for sure. Tootsie Rolls, Snickers.
You know what this movie also reminds me of? About that movie that deals with teen rebellion, that almost deals with the same story. about the media manipulation and teens not being misunderstood. It was this movie called Light It Up. You ever heard of that movie?
What's it called?
Light It Up.
No, I gotta see that one. I like teen movies, so I'll probably like it.
It was with Usher. It was with Sarah Gilbert.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. It's been a while. I remember. I think Vanessa was Rosario Dawson was in it, and Vanessa Williams was in it too.
And of course, Judd Nelson was in it. He played a teacher. It was about these kids who was forced to come to school during a weather because the school air conditioner was ran out, so they had to come to school all cold, and they had these crazy stupid rules, and they and they fight against it. They take the school hostage.
Oh shit! Yeah, you know what that kind of reminds me of? Another Christian Slater film, Pump Up the Volume.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's another good movie that deals with teen rebellion.
I love that movie too.
Yeah, she's starting her legend is starting to grow.
Mhm.
And he's pissed off about it. He can't believe that people are taking her side.
Yeah, he gets sneaky deaky though. He has some shit up his sleeve.
Yeah, he's getting very agitated. But unfortunately, he starts to learn from us too that he can profit off of her as well.
And this is a lot of people do this today. It's just a very common thing that happens. Is people, and I love how he's the one that caused it, and he's like profiting off of her.
So I guess John knew somebody from that film you were talking about. Well, man, I Light It Up, I assume, right?
Yes.
Looks like John knew somebody from that movie. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious. What is it? Feel free to put in the chat.
My bad. I got ad again.
Okay, I'll pause it.
Now this scene right here really leads to a very memorable scene I remember since I was a kid. It really gets into my brain that the whole mall scene. I'm not
okay. I was wrong. It was actually Pump Up the Volume. He knew someone in that film, not like.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, it's actually Pump Up the Volume that John knew somebody in that. So yeah.
She's still in the G.I. Joe toy, which is awesome. G.I. Joe was huge at the time.
G.I. Joe walkie-talkies, yep. But then she at least leaves a note saying, "I owe you a walkie-talkie."
Oh, they don't care. They're on the run. They're going to take everything.
And I do like how she tries to do the right thing.
But yeah, this mall scene that's about to come up, it leads to a very, very, very cool chase scene, which I remember because of the song. I think it's one of the first of the first things that introduced me to the song of my favorite singer, Billie Idol, Rebel Yell.
Mm-hmm. Rebel Yell, yeah.
Oh shit! This was your introduction to Rebel Yell. That's cool.
Yeah. This is what introduced me to it. Yeah.
And also, the mall is actually Sunrise Mall. Sadly, I think that place was like demolished in like 2018 officially. I think, or at least
because young kids today they're too lazy to go out and buy. They're too lazy to stay home and buy shit online. Of course, we just see Christian Slater. He took the toy gun, which becomes an important thing in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, I think. Well, I take it back. Maybe Sunrise Mall was still kind of around, but I think the places were really starting to dwindle. I have to really check and see what the Sunrise Mall was officially gone by.
I like how they use the walkie-talkie because that's like something out of Stranger Things. Because before cell phones and internet, that was the way to interact with people far away.
All right. Okay, so the mall officially closed in 2019. It was demolished in 2024. So
that's such bullshit. That's sad. That's fucking sad.
Like this scene right here.
Fucking kids nowadays are too fucking lazy kids nowadays.
Hey Nate. like this scene right here, and
What?
a scene later involving the motorbike. You guys probably know the montage. Those
Oh
are like
yeah,
some of my favorite scenes from this movie.
I mentioned that it's about to happen.
Yeah. This mall chase and then the bike montage later.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Here he comes.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love this song. Billy Idol, man, my favorite singer of
Yeah.
all time, man. He was huge back then, man. He was fucking huge, man. He really was a rebel. And this song is about a rebel. Yeah, I'm glad that it fits perfectly. It's rebel yelled. She's yelled. She's about to yell. She's about to do a rebel yell for yelling for revolution. It fits perfectly.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is just an awesome
it's-
chase scene.
Oh yeah. I guess did he get kneed in the groin again, or is it just off to the side?
Oh, she's using the marbles. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yep. Before Home Alone, she uses the marbles. Before
Absolutely.
Home Alone, for Kevin McAllister.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. Fuck Ferris Bueller. This is better. This is better. It is, in my opinion. I like this way more.
Yep. What's up, Nate?
It's fun. It's got something to say. It's got great scenes. It's got great
And a good soundtrack
characters.
as well, too.
Look
good
at
sound-
him. He's limping.
Yeah.
I like the
I
scene
guess
because
I guess he got kneed in the groin again. So
I love
Gene-
this scene because it really shows Binks being a badass. He's growing some balls. I really like that. He's aiming the gun, and I like the fact that it's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's growing some balls, which is awesome.
I love how the detective knows like to cut him off.
I love how he flips the gun. He's growing some balls.
Yes. He became a gunslinger, and that's why he appeared in Young Guns 2, I believe. Wasn't Kristen Slater in the second
I love the interview scene here. I love that there she's about it shows her legend is growing.
Oh yeah, they interview kids.
I love how she mentions
teenagers.
she mentions the word rebel because back then the word rebel was huge. And nowadays you always say, "Oh, he's gangster," but back then the word rebel that was the word, man. So we need to bring that back. Fuck the gangster.
Hey.
Rebel all the way. Rebel yells, baby.
Yeah, John.
Her legend is growing, man.
Yeah, that last guy really had some love for her. And for sure.
Billie Jean, I love you, babe.
Now she's definitely on the TV. Oh yeah, they show Putter's picture, and same with Ophelia. They show her picture too.
Oh, he can't get enough. He's growing. He's loving that gun.
Yeah, he's starting to have that rebellious instinct, brought out in him.
And Billie Jean, she's like the motherly sister, tell him to lighten up.
Yeah, lighten up.
You really like her character. She's very young but mature. She's very
Sure, tough,
very
understanding and sensible, and very empathetic.
She just knows he's a little in over his head.
Oh yeah, they're on the newspaper now, not just TV, but yeah, they're getting. And then they decide they need to get some food. I guess apparently their their little snacks must have been too much for them.
Yeah, I like how they get mostly snacks because that's such a kid thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really think, oh, I need actual food. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to get Twinkies and shit. Like, I'm going to get my little Hostess cupcakes.
Chips.
Yeah, Tootsie Rolls and shit.
Mm-hmm. Now they break into Keith Gordon's house and they get the craving for some
Yep.
action food. And they
Yeah, I
go to
heard
the fridge.
his Gordon's character. He's the son of the governor.
Yeah, Dean Stockwell's character. Yeah.
Oh, he's playing that role. Awesome.
Yeah, and I like how the movies play into this. Like, I think that's pretty cool. Like, I like how they randomly put like some horror tribute in this, because like with the mask and stuff in a little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and he has TV monitors and stuff like that. So.
And then and I like how it just snowballs as she accidentally becomes more of this legend. Not on purpose. It just is kind of playing out. It's like destiny almost. It's like playing out, naturally, but it's like she just slowly starts becoming this icon. And breaking into this house, as simple as it is a big part of that as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And plus, I love the lighting. I just love the 80s lighting in general, but I love the lighting in these scenes, like the reds and the pinks and the stuff.
Yeah, the purples kind of too, especially the little horror aspect that we're seeing temporarily.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Justified for Halloween.
Exactly.
Yeah, she hits him with a freaking guitar.
It's very symbolic. She hits him with the guitar because that was the 80s. Because back then it wasn't rap; it was all 80s for rock and roll.
Yeah, she pulled the fucking honky tonk man.
Oh, he's about to take a mask off. There he is.
Yeah, I'm not a real werewolf, by the way.
Yeah, I was just trying to scare you off.
It's strange because he scared her like that. He just came off Christine. I mean,
Yeah. He's like,
oh shit! This is the guy from Christine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Keith Gordon. Yeah, it is Keith Gordon. That's the actor's name.
Oh, is he the main guy? Right? He's Arnie or whatever in Christine.
Yes, Arnie. Yeah, that was him. Was him. The nerd kid who becomes the rebel. Now, of course, don't forget he played Rodney Dangerfield's son in Back to School the year after this.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen that one.
You never seen Back to School, really?
No, there's a lot of movies I haven't
Rodney
seen.
Dangerfield? Oh man, you gotta check that out.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Yeah, it also has what's his face, Liam Zapka's in it too.
Yes, yeah. We're going to do. He was just who was in just one of the guys that we already did a commentary on, and went on to do. And of course, he went on to do. He made his comeback with Cobra Kai. There he is using the media to manipulate.
Yeah, yes, using more manipulation. Good old deviant and asshole lying piece of shit, Mr. Pyatt.
See, she even said you can't believe anything you hear on TV. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what we're going through right now.
That's what we've been going through for a long time.
But she decides to put their money where their mouth is by what she's going to do later.
The TV's always been smoke and mirrors.
Yep. Then you're getting. They interview other folks and get their opinions on what they think, and they're trying to always, they're trying to make it look like what they're saying is actual fact, but it couldn't be farther from the truth.
Those spin narratives, man. Nightcrawler's really good with that. Nightcrawler shows you some shit.
Yeah. And now Joan of Arc, like I said, this movie was inspired by Joan of Arc, and Joan of Arc is on the TV. Joan of Arc was seen as the savior, as this of rebellion. So that's who that. So Billie Jean kind of relates to that. So she's getting intrigued right now. Look at her; she's already getting intrigued by it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's talking about the legend of Joan of Arc, which kind of triggers Billie Jean even more.
Mm-hmm.
Grabs the candle, and then he's gonna go out the window. It turns out there's actually a slide.
He is very slick, scaring them like that. He really is.
Yeah.
But at least they go in and have fun in the swimming pool.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're almost like a very mini amusement right there. Like
Amusement park, yeah.
Amusement park, yeah.
I like how Billie Jean is very hesitant. She's not. She needs some time to think.
It's kind of also interesting to see kind of Lloyd start to swing away just to see.
And she's watching Joan of Arc. She's getting very intrigued by it.
Yep.
Yeah, that light bulb is on her head.
Starting to really, definitely kind of.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, I love how everything just falls into place.
Yep. It's the idea that something just popped in her head. Now she really got to send a message out.
Yeah, she's got something to say.
Oh yeah.
She's got to make her voice be heard. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna get the word out for sure.
Yeah, another one of my favorite scenes later where I'll wait till we get there, but there's a great scene where she pretty much assembles an army. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, she creates an army. The fans end up becoming her army. Exactly.
Yep.
Here she goes.
Now she's gonna shed the girly image, and now the rebel face will come into play.
Don't you miss the camcorders from the 80s? Oh, there she. Yep, they're looking. They're like, who the fuck is that? Oh, here it comes. I love that shot with the pool, the reflection. And then it goes. Oh, there she is. There she is.
She's nervous, so she has to pee.
Oh yeah, I really like how Craig Safarin's score really just,
Oh man, especially he puts a little bit of song "Invincible" in there.
Yeah,
especially knowing that he did Remo Williams. Oh my god.
And also he did another film too, Warning Sign, if you remember that movie.
Oh yes, very good movie.
Yeah, he was quite busy in 1985 for sure.
He is a very underrated composer. He did, of course, he did that the music for that episode of The Twilight Zone from the '80s with Helen Mirren that you did. Dead Woman's Shoes. Check it out. Here she goes. I like the fact that we don't show the entire speech until it's played on TV. I love that. I like how they don't show it right away.
Yeah, you just only get like the very few words, and you're thinking, when are they going to tell it? But you'll find out eventually.
And her hairstyle, that her hairstyle became so iconic for the feminists back in the day, especially in the '80s, because you had punk rock, because you know the girl next door image was random. So the '80s came along, and it really showed a different version of female empowerment. You know, and especially in the time of MTV and rock and roll and punk rock, like Joan Jett and all that. So I can
Yeah.
see why it's so iconic.
Mhm.
Every time you think of people with every time you think of girls with short hair, you always think of Billie Jean. And I like that. Even today, a lot of young feminists, especially the LGBT lesbians, they use this movie as a symbol, especially the short hairstyles. You know.
Right.
At least it's getting some recognition.
Yes,
That's good.
yes. I heard it's on social media as well. Oh, they're trying to pretend to kidnap him so they can keep him for ransom for his father. Or we see the little boy bringing the tape in to the police.
Yeah. I always thought we'll get to it when we get to it.
It
I love how
reminded me
he's
of
like, yeah, I just want to go along with you guys, so I'm gonna pretend to be kidnapped.
Right.
this scene reminded me of the lead scene in Cobra where the kid brings in the body part to the police station. That's what it reminded me of. Because you have this little kid bringing something to the police. He's a very cute kid, by the way.
Yeah, I love the lines.
It's kind of interesting how he knew who to bring it to. That's what I'm curious. I wonder if they.
I like how the kid is like shrugs it off. I was like, I don't know. I like the fact she doesn't give it to the cops right. She goes to the press first. So because I'm sure she knew they were gonna cover it. That was very clever.
See the videos.
I love how he jumps into the TV.
At least we see that Billie Jean's being honest and thorough about what she want to reveal and just speak the truth.
Oh,
I also like how she calls out Mr. Pyatt and everything.
Yeah,
on that.
she's letting it out now. She's showing everybody.
Yeah,
there she goes.
It's done. She's had it. And you see Hugh B's reaction as well, and of course,
fair is fair. There it goes. The iconic line. Fair is fair. Yeah, they yeah, on TikTok they have used that for motivation videos. They recreating that line. Fair is fair. Look at the kid. He's with it.
Yeah, he starts. Yeah, I like how he just threw his arms up. That was funny.
I love that line. Fair is fair. It's simple, but it's effective.
Mm-hmm. All nice and cherry. But also, originally, since you had that as fair as your and Billie Jean as your avatar, Trinchie, that was what the movie's going to be called. It's going to be called Fair as Fair.
Oh, that could work too. I kind of like the Legend of Billie Jean better.
That was the original title.
Yes, that was the original title.
Oh man.
What were you about to say, Trinchie?
I kind of like the Legend of Billie Jean better, although it does bring up confusion because people think like, oh, is Michael Jackson involved in this movie?
Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, it's a better title.
Yeah. Then we're introduced to Dean Stockwell's character.
Yep, the governor, who went on to go on to be Alan Quantum Leap. He was in Beverly Hills Cop 2. Speaking of that, the cinematographer of that, who directed this, did the cinematography for that. He's recently passed. He's passed away. May he rest in peace.
Right. He's also into to live and die in LA as well too.
Of course, he was in Married to the Mob. He was in a lot of movies. He started out as a child star.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a good actor. May he rest in peace. And breaking news, I have to mention it. May rest in peace to Diane Keaton, who passed away today.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until Lawman posted about it. Like, damn.
That came out of left field.
But hey, it seemed like she lived a good life and very. It seemed like she was very, fulfilled in ways.
Yeah, she's very, very nice lady. I like, and now they're trying to make it look like a ransom, so they think they like it. So that's like a way to get back at his father.
Yeah, and he's also messing up and everything. Like he's trying to act serious, but he can't seem to maintain a serious face for long.
I would have liked to see that.
Did somebody mention Baby Boom?
I haven't, but I know what you're talking about. I have.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie with her. Now I like how she's wearing sunglasses. She's really evolving with the short hair and sunglasses.
I'm running for attorney general.
Yeah,
Fair is fair. Yeah, it's picking up. It's going everywhere now. They're becoming heroes.
Are we gonna do this thing or what? This is your idea. Be serious.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not happy with the $10,000. He's not.
Get somebody's ear in the mail.
He's like, yeah, I think it should be more than that.
Really boring.
District attorney is what he was technically.
Are you serious?
He's worth $10,000.
Yeah. Only 10.
I love how they make I like how they make the big statue of her. That was awesome. That's another reason that I remember this movie so much, because that statue, it's always in my brain, especially the scene later in the movie.
Yeah, the ending. Yeah, that scene's fucking awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's exploiting this shit. I'm telling you, he's using her to.
He's taking exploitation to a whole new level now.
Despite the fact that he got found out on the video.
Yeah. He's actually wearing a Dallas Cowboys shirt. Damn. Seeing is believing. He has a shirt with the.
And he's dragging the governor into this. That's another reason for the son to hate his father.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm real sorry about
Yeah, and he's like making a whole business out of it.
And he's going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no! What were you gonna say? My bad.
And his father has the nerve to use it as his campaign. They're working together. It's disgusting, man.
Yeah.
And that's from all over the country. As parents, educators, businessmen.
It's John Q. Club.
Anything can be sold.
What's that supposed to mean? It means if you're running for office, you damn well better pay attention, because people want the filth cleaned away.
Hell, you're in law enforcement, aren't you? Well, do something. Why don't you go crawl back
It just shows how like much of an opportunist he is. He's like he's gonna sell T-shirts. He's going to town.
He's gonna try to do everything he can to profit out of this, without any kind of accountability for his actions.
Yeah, it totally represents me exploitation for sure.
Yeah, and it's like that supposedly if you were attacked and robbed and like shot brutally by this person, you wouldn't want to celebrate their famousness by selling stuff. But people do that. They do they'll sell things of the people that hurt them and stuff. or tried to use their trauma to make money, which I get to a certain degree, but it can be negative like it is here.
And now Billie Jean's gonna rescue someone and show what a wholesome, good person she is.
Oh, this part's great. Yeah, this
Rescuing
part's
a
fucking
kid from
awesome.
abuse. Oh yeah. You see that now she's getting some people that are just following her and just,
She's getting up there.
Yep.
Yeah, this part, she like gathers an army. And I know they're mostly supposed to be kids, but some of these are grown ass men that are following her. There's some dude in the back with a mustache and shit.
I didn't see that. Wow. Now we're seeing some very vicious abuse towards a child, for crying out loud.
Or that could just be a teenager that has facial hair.
She's surprised she didn't expect everybody to follow her like this.
And probably a little scared too, especially the situation she's going to face. But she really shows her toughness in the end.
Absolutely.
Stands her ground as well too.
See that motherfucker in the back? That kind of looks like Richard Ramirez. The fucking mustache and the fucking mullet and shit.
She's like, go for it. I like that.
Is that a teenager or is that a grown ass man? The world will never know.
And the guy that plays the abusive father, I'm familiar with that actor. He appeared in Party of Five. He also appeared in Jag as well too. And then he sees the fucking crowd and the followers. He's thinking, "Holy shit! I want no trouble."
Come on, get your things for Billie.
You stop, right?
The Christian players looking for the fucking window.
Yeah, seeing a whole bunch of people out there.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's just realizing that, and he's like, "I don't want no trouble."
Don't bring him in. I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I don't want to fight an army of kids and teenagers. That's a little much.
You thirsty? I got some soda.
Of course, now he tries to make peace and offers soda. That's going to solve all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
I like they're getting autographs. They're
About that school in Laredo. Did you burn it down? No way, guys. We don't do schools.
yeah, they're celebrities now. They're not outlaws. They're celebrities now.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, I guess we find out that someone's desperate enough to get that reward money. Carolyn Wheelans. That's
I thought that was her.
Oh my God, he's gonna take law into his own hands.
Oh, you're familiar with that actress, Bradley?
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Some of the yeah, I know Caroline Williams, mainly from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Stretch.
Wow. I need to watch that film. Probably definitely should do a feature on that. So.
I love that movie, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That's a great movie.
I like how he's trying to shoot back despite the fact that it's a toy, and he's like, get your ass down. What's the matter with you? That's a good looking pickup truck. Almost looks like a monster truck.
Yeah.
I miss monster trucks. Are monster trucks even popular anymore?
They still do them. I don't know if they're like popular.
Whatever happened to Bigfoot? Anybody remember Bigfoot?
Oh, Bigfoot was my favorite. I know everybody liked the Gravedigger, but Bigfoot was my favorite. I had the little Bigfoot car.
I remember Bigfoot was huge. Oh no,
There
he
was
fucked up.
also Monster Mutt, I think, and the Bull one. There was a lot of them.
I think there was a Bigfoot video game. I think.
Oh shit! For the monster truck.
I think for Nintendo. I'm not sure. I gotta go look back and look. And we're about to see the scene involving the arc of her character. Her here. She's not shot.
Just menstruating, I guess, or yeah, I guess you want to call it. It's just that time that happens. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're a woman now.
Yep, there you go. Now they're trying to fix the tire, or I guess they're using spare. Or do they try to fix it? I don't know.
Yeah, they did that very well. I feel like they did that part like tastefully, and they, you know, I thought that was very well done.
They're definitely making her a woman now. She got rid of the ponytails.
I want you to take it easy. You can stretch out the back of the car. When can I get it done? I don't know what I would have done if you were her. When they have this, everything's wrong. The ground, the sky, even the air.
And they could have easily made the little girl annoying, and maybe she is to some people, but I like her. She's like, you know, she's very sure of herself. She's funny. She's a little badass. I do like the little girl. Well, I like all the characters in the movie.
Yeah. She's so totally annoying in Maximum Overdrive. She really is. You really want her to die.
Yeah.
She's like screaming all the fucking time. And I get it, cars are killing people. I understand. But Jesus Christ.
Why did this have to happen?
I like this scene where they're starting to get to know each other. They're falling in love.
Yeah, they're developing feelings for each other. Also, Billie Jean is really contemplating on what to do about Ophelia and Putter, because she really doesn't want to drag them any further into this. They have, especially since Putter just had that that moment where she is maturing and everything too. So.
Yeah, like you said, she almost got shot. They thought she was shot, so it's like she's realizing I'm putting like fragile people in a situation which is dangerous. You know what I mean? And it's not her fault. They kind of just tagged along, but she's like, we're in serious shit now. This guy just tried to shoot us in the street. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy shit.
And don't forget, it was the brother's fault. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yes, he was just trying to shoot their tires, but he was still like shooting at a car with young teenagers in it. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, he was being rather reckless about it, if you know what I mean.
I like the fact that she doesn't let the girls tag along because she doesn't want them to get hurt. That's very sweet of her.
Yeah, she even called Peter Coyote's character as well, just to ensure that
Peter Coyote does a good job in this role, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's so good. I really like the detective in the movie.
And he's just, he's pretty straightforward with them, just giving them the facts. That's what happened.
But I feel like yes, this movie is very 80s, and I get why people might get turned off by that. I like very 80s movies, but I can understand people being turned off. But I do think this tale is timeless of this person being persecuted for something they didn't do and starting this revolution and standing up for what's right. I do think that's a timeless tale, and teenage rebellion. There's a lot of elements here that I think would have made it a classic. I wonder why it didn't do well at the time. It's always weird seeing some of these movies where people are like, yeah, they're shit or they didn't do well. It's like, well, this movie's great. I don't understand.
Exactly, just didn't do well, or maybe they were released at the, there were maybe other movies that were competing. So yeah, I always thought, I could swear I thought it made more than what it did, but it only made like a total of $3 million at the box office, which is even lower than what Supergirl made. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it didn't do well because people didn't get it. People didn't get what kind of movie it was.
I guess
they
there are
saw
some
it
deep
one of those
themes.
come and go movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because my mom was like, "Oh, we should watch this." And I did one day, and I'm like, "Oh, I fucking love this!" Like, she put me on the good shit like this, Over the Edge, The New Kids. I love all those movies.
She's like, I like how her fan base is growing because they cut her hair like her.
Yeah, and they actually start helping her as well too. So.
Mm-hmm.
I also do like the scene here that the detective's giving them some clarification. Just he does reassuring that Billie Jean did not want them to get hurt or be dragged further along. So just show you that the characters are very solid, understandable individual. He's relatable.
Mm-hmm.
He's not some asshole detective who's trying to, I'm going to get this guy, I'm going to make him pay, or get this girl, blah, 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 He's a very well-rounded character.
Yeah, like those, even not at first, but like Tommy Lee Jones in the Fugitive.
I like this scene because this is like the scene out of Spartacus where they all say, "I'm Billie Jean. I'm Billie Jean."
Yeah.
And Putter decides to actually stand up to her mother and actually starts cutting her hair.
Oh, now she's cutting her hair off.
Yeah.
Where are you, Billie Jean? This is C101, your station. Waiting for.
Oh, she's really getting up there.
Where you calling from, Gina?
Yep.
Gina from Tyler, you're terrific. Talk to me, Gina. Fair is fair at C101. Hello, who's that?
Now we're getting introduced to the song, which is the only good thing that came out of the movie at the time, which was a hit at the time for the movie, with "Invincible" by Pat Benatar.
This might be my favorite song from her. I mean, I love "Hell Is for Children," but this song is just so good.
I love "We Belong," but I have to say this is my favorite. It really struck a nerve with me ever since I saw this movie. Every time I hear this song, I think of this movie. Every time I see this movie, I think of this song.
And this is one of my favorite parts too, the fucking montage where she's switching vehicles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she goes from car, now she's on a motorcycle, and now she has to really, we also see that the motorcycle is trying to hide from the cops and everything.
This is a good montage. They're looking for them with the cops. Oh, I like it. I like the fact that the town is helping her. That she's joining an army. Everybody's helping her out.
Yeah, it's so fucking good, dude. I love this. Do or die situation.
We will be invincible.
Fair's fair. I love Billie Jean.
Yes, indeed.
And with the power of conviction, there is no sacrifice.
Even her friends offers to do a little more helping. She offers to take Billie Jean to Mexico, but Billie Jean's like, no, I got friends, or at least brother and stuff like that. So, and then they take her to this. I guess they're supposed to be on a boat or something, or a ship or something. And you see that
Yep.
she enters and sees some more of her fan base and everything. They're standing with her and everything. They're even clapping too.
It's like this teenager underground, like, fucking network.
Yeah, I was gonna say underground and clapping
Almost
and
something you would see, like, out of, like, the American Revolution or shit. Like, when you think of that, like, how they ride a horse and they'll get off and get on another horse and shit like that. Like, I thought that was the coolest shit.
This is a good shot right here with the blue, with the rain right here.
yeah, that's definitely well done. I believe it's the same kind of hiding spot where they first left that day. So yeah, I'd assume it's where they're going, or maybe it's somewhere different. She eventually runs into Binks. He's still around, still alive. I feel like the reaction where he just woke up and he's like, wow. See, Lloyd has also returned as well, despite the big blow up fight they had earlier. Inside of like a little house. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
It's a TARDIS.
Sure. That's why you gotta be crazy and whatever. That's not crazy.
Yeah, I'm really liking their relationship. They're seeing their relationship grow.
Yep, the slow developing chemistry they both have. Yeah. Oh, now she's getting her Mac on with Lloyd. Bayside County Courthouse. And the green in the back of the car breathes. I wonder why they brought that car back. Is he really hoping to find? Okay, oh yeah, because he's gonna.
Nothing but candy and golf balls.
Yeah. Candy, sleeping bags, and everything. Yeah, the Lord.
I want to make the party, Billie Jean. You listening? Won't you turn yourselves in? To me. I want Lloyd home and safe. And you too.
This is definitely like Harvey Keitel's character in the movie. He's very sympathetic.
I'll have that scooter fixed up better than you.
Yeah. And he's not like lying. He's like genuine.
We got to end this, kid.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
End this now.
He definitely wants to see them turn themselves up. He doesn't want to see them get hurt or.
You hear?
or any more affected by this tragedy more than it has to be. So. Binks are looking on, trying to contemplate what to do.
Better than new.
Billie Jean will do it just the way you want it, I promise you.
I'll give you my word.
But I have to know that boy's all right.
On a slut?
You got some.
Like to use a steak.
Oh, it's me again. Was that enough?
That's perfect. Now, Billie Jean, what I want you to do.
It's just like Thelma and Louise. He's trying to negotiate on the phone. I wonder if the writer was inspired. Thelma and Louise was inspired by it.
Maybe that's another great film. That's another really good one.
Now we're headed to the climax right here. Very good climax coming up.
So much cops and media coverage.
They don't see. I like that they don't see her as an outlaw. They just see her as a celebrity. They love her. Well, the other guys they think otherwise. I like that she's not really an outlaw. That she's just a celebrity.
Yeah,
They also remind me of another movie that's very underrated. That's kind of like you ever heard of Wisdom with Emilio Estevez?
Yes, definitely.
No.
Check that out. It's kind of like this movie. It's like It's a Wisdom with Emilio Estevez. He directed that movie. That was like the first movie he directed. It was him and Demi Moore.
Yep.
Back when they were a couple back in 1986.
Yeah, I have to check. I do. I like movies like this.
So they got frisbees of her.
Yeah, merchandising.
I wonder if there are some merchandise like this on some like Etsy. I'm sure because they got a lot of movie props online.
Maybe.
I'm guessing this is where they filmed South Padre Island, I suppose. It's probably changed a lot since then.
Yeah, but Wisdom, Tracy, check that out. It's a very good, very underrated movie. A Wisdom, very good movie.
Organic is the closest thing.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Food for your family.
It'll go on the list.
Definitely, check it out.
Yep.
She can recite the Gettysburg Address for all I care.
It's perfect scene for a climax. For sure.
Yeah, I recognize some of the. I wonder if this may have been formed in sort of the Port Aransas speech. Maybe it was the South Padre. It's more like Port Aransas.
One hell of a crowd. Look at all these people.
Yeah. They even have a little poster that says $608. $608. Fair is fair. Give it back. Now we see Putter come out, and now she has the Billie Jean style haircut. Before I read, it's actually a wig that Yardley Smith was wearing. So,
yeah, really, she was actually wearing a wig.
Yep, she wore a wig.
It looks very convincing.
Yep. Oh yeah. They're expecting her to show up. And now we see this lady gonna get her haircut like Billie Jean too.
Jeez. Hope to God she shows up.
Yeah, that haircut for girls was a huge thing for girls after this movie.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
Where's the scooter?
I don't know. They were hunting up a new mirror.
They're wondering where the scooter's at.
What are they doing?
Yeah, other people had to stick their noses in on the plan.
Who said stripes?
Yep. Looks like the scooter's just now arrived.
Those kids
Let's
are the
be
ones that are
unveiled.
I need indifference and your cooperation with the cop, Mr. Muldaur. Your apology. You're not running for office, you dog.
Yeah, I brought snipers for the. I get they kidnapped this kid, but it's like Jesus, dude. They're still teenagers, and you don't know the full story. I get like teenagers can be deadly, but like you should listen to the detective. He has a plan, and you're like, I'm gonna bring
I love this
snipers.
shot right here.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
think
love
it's
this
the
shot.
game that's
All
obviously
with the silhouette, the music. You hear a little bit of Invincible there.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really good song.
And the fact that I now know it's from the guy who did Remo Williams, the music, oh man, it makes it even better. Now we know that's not Billie Jean. We know that's his brother.
Yeah. That's when what's his face Hubie decides to kind of screw up everything again.
There she is. She's wearing the curly hair. He loves that scooter.
Yeah.
Where's the scooter?
Yeah. Even Billie Jean did the little arm thing, little arm rise.
Oh, he's getting found out by the son.
Of course, Hubie's gonna screw it up as usual. He's like, "No, that's not her. That's her brother." And unfortunately, when he points the rifle, they shoot at him. Yeah,
Don't do
bad
that.
mistake.
Oh man.
Even the detective's like, come on, just let them do what they gotta do.
At least he did. Well, at least he got shot in the shoulder. He didn't die.
Yeah.
But it's so unfair, man. They're just kids.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I'm like, they just fucking shot him, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, the whole SWAT team was probably just that was really just going a little bit too far, I'd say.
That was a shock. Like that genuinely got me the first time I saw it. I'm like, holy shit.
I love this scene always makes me sad where she's screaming at the ambulance, screaming for her brother.
She's trying to chase the ambulance.
And she takes off, and she slowly takes off the wig.
Yeah,
and everybody knows. They find out, Billie Jean, she's alive.
She's alive.
Now she's about to have final confrontation with the asshole scumbag owner.
I love this part too. I know I'm saying that a lot, but this movie had this. It's one of my favorites.
Then we see the little Invincible theme come back into play again.
Yep. This song, Invincible, is so forgettable. Invincible is unforgettable. Legendary song.
Yeah, you don't really have much to say, don't you, Mr. Coyote? Oh, what do you want, huh? She wants her she wants her payment and some justice. This all could have been avoided if you'd just been honest from the get-go.
Fair is fair, bitch.
Fuck you. You did it first.
Yeah. All you had to do was be fair, and you had chose to be unfair.
You're the one to blame.
Like,
You're the one going around.
your son stole my brother's bike, You then tried to rape me, and now you're making money off of me while I have to be on the run because of you? And now my brother got shot because of you, and you're trying to make money off of my name? You know what I mean? I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be like, you got pictures of me all over the place.
And also try to gaslight her, like everything, gaslight her into thinking it was all her fault, which is bullshit. So yeah, gaslighting is strong with this one.
I did.
Of course, this is Now he's gonna.
Now you're giving her the money.
Yeah. Now you're giving her the money when you realize you've been had out. When you try to be a fucking sleazy little piece of shit profiteer.
He's a wuss.
A little more than that.
He's a fucking pussy whip simp. That's what he is.
And I do think this scene's really well acted too. It's a really good dramatic scene.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with the way he calls him a pig. Here, little piggy. Nobody. Yeah, more gaslighting, of course.
Knew damn well what you.
What about lessons? Pay as you go, earn as you learn. What are we going to teach you, Mr. Pye?
Lying piece of trash.
You said,
of course, deflecting, gaslighting. I can only think of one person that's sadly in real life that probably would do this. He should not be mentioned.
No, we're going to keep him out.
Yeah.
Nothing is over.
You're right, it's over.
Then she goes, she can't accept the money.
Yeah, she's having second thoughts now.
Because everything erupted way more than it should have.
No, she kicked him in the arms again.
Yeah, she decides to kick in the same place as she did Hubie. Right in the groin.
She's not gonna take his blood money.
Now, she started a fire.
Yeah, I noticed that even Hubie kind of smelled at his father, like, yeah, maybe I'm starting to wise up. Maybe I'm realizing what kind of person this guy is.
No, she doesn't want the money because she knows she's gonna. He was using that. He was using money to exploit her. So he's like, no, I don't want it. Yeah. And now they realize that.
Yeah, they realize
the
truth.
They realize that making her a hero is part of his plan. So they're gonna throw away all the merchandise.
Yeah, that's why they decided to burn it all.
They gave him the blood money, and they took blood. In their support, they accidentally supported evil when they thought they were supporting the person they represented, but it was actually going against them. And they realized that, and they're like, they realize the area of their way to the point that they're taking off shirts and shredding them into the fire. Well, at least the men are.
Yeah, Peter Coyote, he's just walking away. He's like, I don't give a fuck. He's the guy who's yelling, take the fire. He's like, I don't care. And I like this shot always stuck with me with this music, with the statue. It's like it's like her legend is about to be burned because her legend was for exploitation. So she's killing her. She's killing that side of her, right?
And she's like, I'm just a girl. I never wanted to be a symbol. I'm just a regular person. I never wanted this.
Yes.
Yeah, she realized that she created a monster. She's part of the monster, so she has to burn it. Yeah, now they're burning it with her.
Yeah. They start burning the hats and everything.
She doesn't get burned, but the legend gets burned. Like the legend is evil now. She that's evil. She's like burn the witch, like they in Joan of Arc. Like they saw her as
the
a
whole
witch. Now
Joan of
they
Arc
realize
reference here.
it's like it's
And
very symbolic. Like they're burning the witch, the witch of greed.
yeah, and the song play. We can't afford to be innocent. We can't afford not to understand and be meek. Stand up and face the enemy. Burn the merchandise. Don't be innocent. Don't take it. You know.
You know, the statue falling in slow mo. They always gets to me every time.
Yeah. It's a well shot and well photographed scene for sure. Especially the way everything's now burning to ash.
That shot, I don't understand what happened. Are they still on the run? What's going on here? That's the only thing I didn't get about this last shot here. Where are they now?
Yeah, they're supposed to be in Vermont, I believe, or at least close to that, because it's snow and they're definitely up north at that point. You're close to.
Where are they doing? Are they in college? I know. Yeah, he comes out. You see his arm get into a swing.
Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to still. Because I think the detective just let them go, but I don't think he would just let Christian Slater. Like maybe they paid them off, or
look at he's getting obsessed with a ski with a snow ski now. Where's the scooter now? Yes. It ends with that freeze frame of him looking at them.
Or maybe they just moved. They could have just moved. I don't know. I love the ending though.
I think he's getting out of jail. Is that what that is? I think that's where he's getting out of jail because time is about because it's in the snow. So maybe he spent time in jail and he's getting out.
Yeah, I could see that maybe fucking with. But I love how it shows like, yeah, they're gonna be okay, and sometimes an abruptly good ending will fuck with me. But in this movie, it just works. Like a lot of things that shouldn't work just work in this movie, for me personally.
It does, and it's definitely one of those movies that have struck a chord with me while I was there, especially with this song. The song is very legendary. Helen Slater did a good job showing she was more than Supergirl. This was a perfect role for her after her debut in Supergirl because the movie didn't do well. So this is something that she needed because it really showed her range as an actress after that, despite the fact that this movie didn't do well either.
Mm-hmm.
How much did this movie make? Just like I know Supergirl didn't make much. How much did this movie make?
It only made around $3 million in the box office. We were reading that off to you. But yeah, it was around $3 million. It only opened with like 1 point something. So yeah.
It wasn't a bad run for her. It wasn't a bad run for Helen Slater. She did this. She did Supergirl a year before, and then that a year later she does this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Sky.
After this, I don't know if it was right after this, but I know she would eventually be a co-star in Secret of My Success. So yeah, Michael J. Fox.
Very, very underrated movie. But before that, and after this, she did Ruthless People with Danny DeVito and Bette Midler, and that was like her first big grown-up role. She wasn't playing a teenager or a college student. It was a grown-up role for her. But Secret of My Success, that's very underrated. We need to do that movie sometime. It's very underrated. Michael J. Fox has
never seen that one.
Oh, you're gonna love it, man. Yeah, this song it still hits me to the core. This is definitely my favorite Pat Benatar song. Pat Benatar, he is a legend, just like Billie Jean. They're both legends. I wonder. Of course, she has some. She was known for short hair.
Yeah, it's just that it sucks because I know you said people are picking it up, and it's cool they are, but it's just there's a lot of 80s teen movies that are championed. Some I think deserve it. Some I think I don't know if they deserve it, but I wish this was among them. You know, like when people talk about The Breakfast Club and you know, like Ferris Bueller and Heathers and all, and I love Heathers. Heathers is my favorite, but
I love Heathers.
I wish this would be brought up. I think that's The Outsiders. I think this is a worthy movie to be among those movies.
It does. I think that's one of the reasons it didn't do well because it wasn't the average teen John Hughes movie. It was a movie about rebellion against that. It was something different. Yeah, there was the Breakfast Club dealt with a rebellion, but it was more extreme. It was more edgier. I guess people didn't like that, but I'm glad that people over the years have caught on to it.
Yeah, this like I said, there's like out of the teen movies that get talked about, and I get it, Breakfast Club's great. I'm not gonna argue against the Breakfast Club, but I don't know. I'm not that big on Ferris Bueller, and I do think this movie is better, in my opinion. And I think it you know, I'm not gonna say don't champion Ferris Bueller. I get that has its fans, but I'm saying this movie should be talked about like that too. Like, you know what I mean? It should be up there too, I think, with those movies. I think it deserves. And it has a lot of messages that you can imply today. Like sometimes evil will make you think you're supporting good by doing something, but you're actually supporting evil in disguise. Just like them buying the merchandise from the man, they thought they were supporting Billie Jean, but they were really supporting her trying to be rapist.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It really deals with those themes of where we're going to media manipulation and making someone look like the bad guy, but they're not, and it deals with female empowerment, which is very, of course, the girls back in the day in the '80s, it was a different route for them, rock and roll, MTV punk rock, because the short hair is showing that girls can be as badass as the guys, looking like them, and it led for this short hair movement for women, and of course, leading it, like I mentioned now with today with the feminists and of course the LGBT community. And of course, the movie has gone huge on social media, especially on TikTok with the whole Ferris Fair. A lot of those same women have used that in movement videos on TikTok. They edit it, so it's really catching on today.
I didn't even know that. Like till you said it.
Yep. But so final thoughts. We'll start with you, man.
I will say, after watching it, it's very underrated. When it came out. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. For a few seconds, I couldn't hear you. But
I can see after hearing you guys talk about learning it myself, it's definitely something that needs to be talked about more than like those other standard '80s movies, because it wasn't the average teen movie in high school. It was something different and edgier. It put these kids in a different situation that was going on in the '80s that no one talked about the teenage rebellion and not being heard, not being listened to because you're young, or because you're a woman, you're a young girl, a young teenage girl. And I really like it had that message, which still goes on today, and of course that's you can't talk about this movie without talking about that song "Invincible." It still holds in my brain like crazy. Pat Benatar, she is a legend. She's as much a legend as Billie Jean. So I'm glad to I'm so glad to find out that the composer who did the music was the same composer who did Remo Williams, Brett Stefan, very underrated composer, and this movie is definitely needs to be talked more. I'm glad that it's getting the recognition, the hype. I'm glad, just like Billie Jean, the character, the hype for the movie is growing, just like her character's hype for the legend is growing. So it's nice to see that. So Helen Slater did a good job. This was a perfect role for her after Supergirl, despite her debut that didn't do well. But this was not bad for her second movie, because it really showed her range after that, despite the fact that it didn't do well. Both these movies didn't do well, but I'm glad that she left a mark with these two movies. And Billie Jean, it will forever be invincible for sure.
Oh yeah.
And Christian Slater, I gotta give credit to Christian Slater, because this was his big movie debut. You could definitely see the talent. It really led on for him to be in stuff like Heathers and Pump Up the Volume and The Wizard. Yeah, this was a perfect debut for him. Yeah, it really, this movie really gave birth. He definitely stole the show for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. What's your thoughts, Trinchi, after watching it again?
Oh, I first of all, thank you for having me. I didn't even know. Well, I know you're bringing up doing it, but when I brought it up, like we were talking about movies to do, and I brought it up, I didn't know you were gonna pick this one, so I'm happy because I think this is a very underrated movie. I love this movie. Like I said, my mom showed it to me, and I really liked it since then. So I kind of champion it because I like horror and superhero and stuff. Those are like probably my favorite. But I also like teen movies, and I like groups of kids movies. And this is just an underrated one. I think there's so many like themes in it that really hold up today. I think there's a lot of fun moments. There's a lot of dramatic moments. It's such a well done movie where I look at it, I'm like, why did you get overlooked per se? Like when all these other movies are being and maybe it does have a cult fan base, but I feel like should be up there with The Breakfast Club. This is a, like John said, it's a 5 out of 5. This is a banger. This is a fantastic movie that just nobody really talks about. I know John knows what it is, and I know people that grew up in the 80s know what it is, but like a lot of like my generation and later, they don't know what the fuck this movie is. They know what The Breakfast Club is. Everybody knows what The Breakfast Club is, but nobody really knows it, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it too, because I do think it's such a good movie that I don't understand why it just never caught on and got the respect it deserved. Maybe because it didn't have like a John Hughes behind it or something, but I don't know. It's a good movie though. I really like it. Thanks for having me, Scotty. I enjoyed watching it again.
Oh, no
I really appreciate you inviting me too, because I always like this movie.
I would have invited John, but I don't know if he was going to be able to join on here. But he can join in the back if he wants to. So, but yeah, as far as this movie, I think the first time I saw it was maybe in sometime in 1996. I think it came on either HBO or Cinemax. I think my dad introduced this movie to me. I'm not sure, or he just happened to catch this on. I'm not sure, but I'm glad I did because it's Helen Slater. Her performance is what really brings a certain authenticity to this film, and not only that, you really root for the other supporting characters, especially Christian Slater's character. You really definitely feel sorry for him, especially when he has to go back and get his fucking scooter, and he comes all bloodied up there. And he had to fight to get that scooter back because it was also kind of trashed too. But anyways. Helen Slater's performance, the fact this was just, right after Supergirl, she really does an excellent job with this role. It's a girl that just wanted to be normal and just, and also wanted some people to take accountability for their actions, and they clearly didn't. What it's, could be, and especially the father, he being the worst piece of shit there is. So yeah, and the reason why you can say that maybe this movie resonates with people today is because there's themes of the female empowerment, like you said, Wallman, media manipulation, youth rebellion. It's more relevant now than ever.
And it wasn't woke. It wasn't woke.
Yeah, particularly with the rise of social media. They didn't exactly have all the Twitter or Instagram or internet back in those days. Or there was internet, but it wasn't exactly, well popular and everything like that. Not till the 90s. And, this movie kind of, dealt with, the marginalized youth, becoming, unexpectedly a hero, fighting for injustice, in, social justice movements and stuff like that. Even though they get caught up in, the unexpected, media and the whole manipulation. Billie Jean still was trying to fight thick and through for not only just for her brother and getting her scooter repaired, but for herself, and just the fact that she's a wholesome person. Like you saw, not only did did she want not only did she want things to be fair, but she also helped save this kid from a very abusive situation. And it just really is a testament to her character. She's just more than just your average teen, because she has that maternal and mature instinct within her. That's what's just really makes her a very standout character in this movie. And it's very unfortunate that it didn't do well, but eventually, thankfully, audience members like us were able to rent it or watch it and realize what a very hidden gem of a movie this really is, and why it still stands the test of the time to this very day. So it's a great movie, and if people haven't seen it, for those who are watching and who will watch this live commentary, I really do hope genuinely you'll give this movie a shot and realize what a great film that didn't get exactly the recognition, but now it's finally gotten that recognition as of now. So.
It's a classic, man. In my opinion, I think it's a classic.
And that's why you say it should be ranked up there with The Breakfast Club and other films. There's actually some other notable films that didn't exactly get popular. Like there's Tough Turf, for example.
Oh, I love Tough Turf. There's a lot of teen movies back in the 80s that deserve more recognition.
I gotta see Tough Turf and Less Than Zero.
One movie that's very underrated. I think what I think is the most underrated teen movie of the 80s. I hope we do a commentary on this one day. 3 O'Clock High.
Oh, that's one John always talks about. I haven't seen that one.
Oh,
John loves
you are
it.
in for a treat once we do that. We need to do that. That is a very underrated classic. Very underrated.
Possibility. I think even Yardley Smith did appear in that movie, but I think she appeared at the very end.
She did, yeah. And what's interesting about that movie, that it was Steven Spielberg produced it, but he after seeing how it was he was hoping to do another movie like The Karate Kid, but when he looked at how the movie was doing, he didn't like it, so he took his name off, which is come on, Steven, not everybody's going to have a Karate Kid. It's still a good movie.
I think he did it for another film similar called not a film like that, but it was a movie called Fandango. I think he was involved in that movie too.
I love that movie. That is such a very Kevin Costner, Judd Nelson. That's a very very underrated coming of age movie. I love that movie. Love that movie.
Another one I haven't seen.
Oh, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, I think that movie made even less compared to this movie, sadly. But yeah, if y'all want, y'all can hang out in the back. We can talk a little bit more in the back room, and if you want to, maybe you can relate to Trinity about what you think of Tron Ares. So yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
but yeah, it was great having you guys on this commentary. I wish we could have more people. I would have invited John if he wanted to, but I don't know if he would have joined us or not. But like I said, I'll send him a message in the via email and see if he wants to come in the back room. Which, if he still wants to, it's clearly up to him. So yeah, and others as well too. So, but yeah, thanks for doing this commentary, guys. It's always been fun doing commentaries with y'all. Hopefully, we can do another fun one, and we definitely are going to have more commentaries in the future for sure.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Definitely.
So,
yeah, I'll definitely try to make some more of them for sure. If you'll have me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Bradley. More than welcome. And same with you, Wildman. I mean, I would say your name too, but I don't know if I should say your name. So.
You can call me Wildman right now. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You don't mind if I call you Bradley still out in public, right?
My name's out there, dude. I don't.
Okay.
My name's out there. People that know, and the people are like, "Oh, your name's Bradley. We're gonna get no, you're not. You're not gonna get anything. My full name's already out there. If they want to find it, they'll find it.
I won't say your last name because I still want to make sure you're protected and everything to make sure nothing happens.
Yeah, I mean, if people really want to find it, it's out there. It's not a big
I don't
deal.
even know your last name, so I'm just respecting your name.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I go by both. I usually just go by Trunchi, but if people want to call me by my real name, I don't care. It is what it is. It is my name, so that makes sense.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
But once again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the people that watch. We'll definitely see you later. And all I got to say is stay retro.
And also, see you in the stars. And remember, fair is fair, and stay invincible. See you in the stars.
Yes.
Stay frosty. Fair is fair, motherfucker.
Fair is fair, my fellow audience and everyone that's watched. I do hope you all enjoyed this commentary once again. I really do. And just always be fair to each other, be excellent to each other, and fair is fair, motherfuckers.
Stay invincibles.
Ah.